Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between a lush forest and a clear flowing river, lived a kind-hearted girl named Naila. She stayed in a humble bamboo house with her mother. Though they lived a simple life, Naila was always cheerful and never complained. Every morning she helped her mother fetch water from the river, gather firewood from the forest, and tend to their small vegetable garden. The villagers knew her as a girl who was always willing to help others without expecting anything in return. One afternoon, while washing clothes by the river, Naila noticed something shimmering beneath the water. Curious, she moved closer and saw a magnificent golden fish trapped among the roots of a tree. The fish looked weak, struggling desperately to free itself. Without hesitation, Naila reached into the water and carefully untangled the fish from the roots. The roots were strong, but with patience and determination, she finally managed to set the fish free. Just as she was about to release it back into the river, something extraordinary happened. The fish spoke. "Thank you for saving me, Naila," it said in a gentle voice. Naila gasped, nearly dropping the fish in shock. A talking fish! "As a token of gratitude, I will grant you one wish. What is it that you desire?" the fish asked. Naila thought for a moment. She could have wished for gold, beautiful clothes, or endless food. But instead, she smiled and said, "I only wish for my mother to always be healthy and happy." The fish gazed at her with admiration. "You have a truly kind heart, Naila. Because of your selflessness, I shall grant you more than you have asked for." Suddenly, the river shimmered with golden light. A gentle breeze surrounded Naila, bringing a sense of warmth and wonder. "Go home, Naila," the fish said. "You will see the gift I have prepared for you." Then, in a flash, the fish disappeared into the depths of the river, leaving behind glowing ripples on the water's surface. Filled with curiosity, Naila hurried back home. But when she arrived, she stopped in astonishment. Her small, fragile house had transformed into a sturdy, cozy home. The roof, once made of straw, was now reinforced with strong bamboo. Inside, their kitchen was filled with food, fresh fruits, warm bread, and sacks of rice, as if placed there by magic. And the most amazing thing of all, her mother looked healthier and happier than ever. "Naila, where have you been? Something incredible has happened," her mother exclaimed with joy. Naila smiled, understanding that this was all a gift from the magical fish. But despite their improved life, Naila remained humble. She continued to help others in the village, sharing her food with those in need and working hard alongside her mother. News of Naila's fortune spread across the village. Some were happy for her, while others grew envious. A wealthy but greedy woman named Madame Sumi heard the story and wanted the same luck for herself. She ordered her spoiled daughter, Ratna, to go to the river and find the magical fish. Ratna, who was lazy and selfish, arrived at the river, dressed in expensive but impractical clothing. She saw an ordinary fish and grabbed it, demanding, "Magical fish, give me gold and a grand palace." But nothing happened. The fish simply flopped back into the water and swam away. Ratna waited, expecting magic, but no golden light appeared. Frustrated, she stomped back home, soaking wet and empty-handed. Madame Sumi sighed in disappointment, realizing that true miracles only come to those with pure hearts. Meanwhile, Naila and her mother lived happily, always kind and generous to others. The legend of the magical fish was passed down for generations, reminding everyone of the power of kindness and selflessness. And some say that the golden fish still swims in the river, waiting for another kind soul like Naila to appear.